What is up, everybody? My name is Will from Ghosthack, and today I present to you Ghosthack's latest package, Cybersynth. So let me get in here and show you what these files are all about, and then I will show you what you can do with them. So first things first, I'm just going to jump into the files that are actually contained within this pack. You will see all these different folders that you can go through. You have some Ambience FX here. All of which are pretty complex and they have nice layers to them. You have Ambient Pads as well. I like that one a lot. And then you can hop into some bass loops. There's some really cool loops in there. Construction kits, which I'll get to in a sec. There's some drum loops and drum one-shots here. So we have some hits. We have claps first off. We have some crash cymbals. We have hi-hats. There are some kicks in here. Nice snappy kicks. We have some rides. Nice and heavy. And then we have drum loop kits, which are actually very interesting. If you take a drum loop, say Sector 9 right here, you can see that you have the full loop right there, but you also have the stems. You have the hats, the kick, the open hats, the rides, the shakers, and the snares separated. And not all of the loops have all those different files. Some of them have different ones. There's just different orders of things. Like here's a clav, which is contained in this particular drum loop. But they all have their stems separated, so they're very, very easy to put into your project and mix together. We have some sound effects here, such as risers. They're all very unique. There's nothing boring in this pack at all. We have some guitar loops. And they're all distorted and corrupted and really heavy sounding. We have synth loops on top of that. We have vocals here, which are very interesting, like computer vocals.
Downloading. Implant complete. New world order. Terminal velocity.
That's some female ones, and then we have male ones as well.
By your command. Denied. Error 404. New world order. System override.
And then we also have human phrases, and there are a lot of different versions of this.
Amped out, amped out, amped out.
Like they're said multiple times.
Functionality, functionality. Television and the internet are now part of the physical structure of the brain. Television and the internet are now part of the physical structure of the brain. There is no reality anymore.
So some really interesting vocals to work with here, which are always a lot of fun. And then we get to the construction kits, which I hinted at before. And these are extremely impressive. For each construction kit, you have the actual track that is contained within the kit right here. You have the track, and you also have all of the individual stems and the MIDI for this track. So in the stems, you can find things such as the hi-hat loop, maybe the lead, a guitar riff, a 303 synth, crash cymbals, synth fills, Just everything that that track contains, you have all access to the files. And there's like 20 of these. So there's tons of different files that you can find in these construction kits that you won't find in the rest of the pack as well. It's like a little treasure hunt. It's really cool to see the kind of stuff that is contained therein. So we're going to start out here with an ambient pad. We're going to take some of the robot vocals and throw those on top.
Terminal access granted. New message. If you have received this encrypted message, then it's already too late.
We can add a little impact. And now I want to start bringing in a synth loop. This is already getting good. And now we're going to reverse crash into crash. We're going to add one more vocal.
Initiate implant.
And now let's break it down. We have this new synth loop. And we also have this bass loop. That I can start to fade in. We can add some kick drums. And now let's throw in some rising elements, such as this riser here. And this really interesting, unique riser. We have a reverse crash, of course. And all of that will rise right into this little vocal fill.
Implant complete.
Which is one of the computer vocals, of course. And we can have a little snare fill happening before this drop. And now we'll get into the heavy stuff. We'll have this synth still going in the background. Slowly falling down. And we'll have this main synth still going. As well as the bass loop. We'll bring in some heavier drums along with some sidechaining. We'll take a hi-hat loop. Here's a very nice shaker loop that has some cool Foley in the background. I can't tell you how much that adds to the track. A crash cymbal, of course. We'll have a bit of that ambient pad. This riser can start coming in. And then we'll also have this big heavy synth stab. And here's a smaller Moog stab. To just add a little texture bubbling up from the surface. Now after that section, we're going to go into yet another section of heavy coolness, but we're going to make some changes here. We're going to take away this bass loop. And we're going to replace it with a guitar. And on top of everything else, we're also going to use a little synth pad effects hit here. For just a little more atmosphere. And things will start rising back up. And then we will go into the outro of this little track, which contains the synth again. It has the kicks. We have a crash. Here's the ambient pad returning. And now here is a little guitar hit sound effect. Which is awesome. I love that sample. We have a last little Moog stab. And then as the main synth loop is fading out, we can finish it off with a subtle police siren. So now I'm going to play this whole track for you, and keep in mind that every single sound that you hear in this track came directly from Cybersynth 2033. If you know you're already interested, link is in the top of the description, and of course there are tons more sounds in this pack other than what I used here, but now that I've got all my talking through, you can go ahead and enjoy this track.
Terminal access granted. New message. If you have received this encrypted message, then it's already too late. The government lied to everyone. It was never about keeping the people safe. It was about control. It always was. Initiate implant. Implant complete.
So there we are. There was a little track that I was able to throw together using only sounds from this package. Again, like I said before, I played the track. If you are interested in buying this package, the link is in the top of the description. It will take you to the Ghosthack website, and there you can read more about this package and hear some more of the construction kits as well. And on that note, we hope you enjoy this pack. We really appreciate all of your support, and I will see you in the next video. Happy producing.